My name's Hugh Carter and I live in Wiltshire. I've been working with R.E.S for the last 10 months on my renovation project and installation of an air source heat pump with underfloor heating and radiators on the first floor. We lived in a very large, drafty and uninsulated house, principally heated by oil, with consequently very volatile oil bills. With that, we decided to future-proof by downsizing and redeveloping a slightly more modern house and putting in all the necessary features for our future life.
Hi, I'm Richard Foote. I'm the Technical Manager at Renewable Equipment Solutions. I'm responsible for technical information, product implementation and also assisting MCS compliance. Okay, so this is essentially a renovation project. There is an extension to it that is new build as well. So for this property, we have applied a Renewable 16 kilowatt air source heat pump, which meets the heat loss that we've calculated very accurately. There's no oversizing on this job. We've got a screed ground floor system with a screed staple underfloor heating system in it, and the first floor is our aluminium radiators, which have a high heat output and are relatively environmentally friendly in their production.
It doesn't make sense for oil tankers to be delivering across the countryside, and with us we wanted to actually become much more efficient, so we put in an air source heat pump. The air source heat pump is actually providing us good quality heating and hot water on a continuous basis, and the house is much more efficient as a consequence to having an oil boiler. The performance has been amazing. We've benefited from a constant temperature throughout the late summer into the winter, and particularly during the cold snap, the temperature in the house barely changed at all. It's all about understanding the system and making sure that you adapt to a slightly different way of running your heating and hot water to the old technology of, say, an oil boiler or a gas boiler. So all in all, highly efficient.
For this project, we chose the R.E.S because we've got belief in the product. We've got an excellent working relationship now for the last few years with the R.E.S. The product is robust and reliable. It's got a very good 7-year parts and labour warranty. Has a high output relatively for the unit, and also it has high flow temperatures, so it's able to, if the customer desires, achieve a higher domestic hot water stored temperature, which is advantageous when completing things such as your disinfection program. We've designed the system to work at very low flow temperatures, encouraging even higher seasonal efficiencies. But when looking at the MCS database for the SCOPs, which is the seasonal coefficient of performance, the R.E.S is very, very high on their database.
Amazing. We worked with them from start to finish, and through the whole process they literally held our hands. What is so efficient about their system is that they have a full team dedicated to backing us up across all the avenues. So really it's been a very satisfactory process. The heat pump is pretty well self-sufficient. So from my perspective, I use my app, which connects to all the thermostats around the house. We set the temperature and the times throughout the day, and that effectively gives us a continuous form of heating. The energy consumption has been very, very effective, and we track it on a weekly basis and see a significant improvement in the cost versus oil which we'd had before in the property.
Once the job is completed and commissioned, that enables us to generate an MCS certificate. From that certificate, that will enable us to then, on the customer's behalf, redeem their BUS voucher, which we then pay directly into their account.
The MCS certification process allowed us to prepare the project completely, and then that allowed us to claim for the boiler upgrade scheme, which is a significant financial benefit to the whole project. The great thing was that R.E.S walked us through the whole process from MCS through to BUS and then to us receiving the financial advantage.
The MCS is really important as it provides security for the homeowner. It ensures that the job has been designed correctly, sized correctly, and ensures that the installers that are carrying out the work are adhering to set design and installation practices.
This is massively important. It's good for the environment and it's good for the consumer. We were advised by a number of our friends not to do an air source heat pump in our house, but that's because of misinformation. When you look into the details and you really understand this, it is the right way forward. Listen to the professionals. Don't listen to people who haven't had them installed. The ones that have had them installed will be able to give you the truth.